Let's have the third method to solve a first order differential equation, which is linear differential equation. So far we discuss variable separable, if possible to collect all x term with dx and all y term with dy, then integration will give you the solution. The second is homogeneous differential equation. In homogeneous differential equation, we have seen we are unable to separate variables. I mean, it is impossible to collect x term with dx and y. So you are writing something dy by dx is fxy over gxy. If both numerator and denominator are homogeneous function of same degree, then you can put y is equal to vx, and eventually derivative v is differentiable function, derivative is replaced by the v and x form, and after simplification it will be variable separable in v and x, integrate, find the answer. The third is linear differential equation, and in this course we'll having linear, second order, higher order, all we are studying linear differential equation. So let me have first order, an equation of the form dy by dx plus pxy equal to qx, call it 1. Look at that. This is linear differential equation. And if you are declaring one equation is linear, should be check in linear in dependent variable. I mean, this is first order, since we are talking about first order derivative, its exponent is 1, and if any other dependent variable present, their exponent must be either 1 or 0. Here the dependent variable exponent 1, here it is 0, dependent variable if I am writing y is 0. So this is linear differential equation where px and qx are function of x. It may be ex, it may be sin x, or polynomial or algebraic expression, whatever it is. So this is going to be the standard form. Its coefficient must be 1. If the coefficient is there, you have to divide it and see this is the format of a differential equation. Now think carefully, look at the board, because here the derivative is there, here the dependent variable is there. Once you have the product rule, in product rule, if you are having one function is there, the other derivative is plus the derivative of the first and the function. So look at that, here the dependent variable, here is derivative. If we can find a function with which we multiply the equation 1 by that function, so that we can write the left hand side as the derivative of the product. So it's the best idea, because two things are with us. So look at that, here y, here dy by dx. So if we can write left hand side by the derivative of the product, then integration will give you the solution. Linear where px, to find the solution, of equation 1, we have to find an integrating factor. Integrating factor IF. This is the abbreviation, integrating factor. So yeah, I'll tell you in a minute how to find integrating factor. So to find the solution of this differential equation, we can find the integrating factor when we multiply equation 1. When we multiply equation 1 by integrating factor, left hand side of equation 1 is the derivative of the product. Always. If you multiply by the integrating factor, left hand side of equation 1 is the derivative of the product always. Integrate and find the solution. integrate and find the solution. So how would you find the integrating factor? So integrating factor is e p dx, integral of that. Look at that. It means once you are writing in standard form, this is the standard form whose coefficient is 1, and whatever your px, look at that, with plus minus. If this minus there, then you can write minus. If the plus, plus. So this is the integrating factor. E raised to the power p dx, integral of that. This is the integrating factor. And if you are getting the answer, multiplying left hand side with the derivative of the product. Example. Solve the following differential equation. Solve the following differential equation. Let me have number 1, dy by dx plus y is equal to ex, and number 2, x dy by dx minus 3y is x square. Let me have 2 questions so that you have an idea. Equation 1, question number 1, this is in standard form because the coefficient is 1. What is p of x? Solution. What is p of x? P of x is 1. Look, you have to match this equation with equation 1. And what is px? Px is 1. So integrating factor will be p dx. So what is p? This is 1 dx and this is ex. So you do not have any constant here. I mean, if you are integrating plus c, e, c is any constant, it means constant multiple of this will also an integrating factor. So for the simplicity, we can have integrating factor e something, whatever the function is, do not have any constant because the constant multiple are always the integrating factor. So eventually when we solve the differential equation, we have one constant of integration at the end. This is going to be, let you call it number 2. So because 1 is this. Multiply equation 2 by ex. So whole equation is multiplied. So this is ex dy by dx plus ex y is equal to e2x. Ex multiplied by ex, bases are same, powers are added. This I have multiplied. Now I have written after multiplying with the integrating factor, left hand side is the derivative of the product. This is the left hand side of equation. How to write? Let me look at the first term. D by dx is taken out. I am left y and here ex. And this is e2x. This is the point to be noted. If I am writing this as product of two function, if I am suppose applying product rule, I will get these two terms back. Is this clear? If I'll have the product rule over it, suppose dy by dx ex plus y derivative of this. Look at that. These two terms back if I am writing this. So I am integrating with respect to x. The derivative integral cancel because they are reciprocal, and this is half e2x plus a constant of integration. Look at that. Let you write an explicit solution. Y is equal to half ex plus ce minus x because you have dividing by ex. You have dividing by ex. Ce minus x is not a constant. It's a function multiplied. So let you have the answer there, because if c raised to power 4, c raised to power 2, that you can name it as a constant, but since c is multiplied with some function, so leave the answer there. So this is the solution of a differential equation which is linear differential equation. This is the format for linear. Let me have another. Second question I am solving. I am solving this. Let me call it 2, equation number 2. First of all, I am writing this in standard form. The standard form means I am dividing by x. Dividing by x. So this becomes the standard form. dy by dx minus 3 by xy is equal to x. Dividing by x. So what is px? Px is minus 3 by x. This is your px. Integrating factor is, call it 3. Let you have equation number 3. E minus 3 by x dx. This is the p dx. P is this. So E minus 3 outside. This is ln x, which can be written E ln x raised to power minus 3, which is E and ln cancelled. You are left with 1 over x cube. So multiply equation 3 by 1 over x cube. Write down this the standard form, then find px and then finding the integrating factor and multiply equation 3 by 1 over x cube. Whole equation is multiplied. 1 over x cube dy by dx minus 1 over x4 into 3 is there. Let me write 3 into y. And this is 1 over x square. Multiply equation 3 by 1 over x cube. So left hand side, this side is written as the derivative of product, which I am writing d by dx and y over x cube. This is equal to 1 over x square. Look at that. So writing the derivative, you have to consider only first term. D by dx is taken out. Here y is there. In the denominator x cube is there. So you have written this. Now integrating both sides with respect to x. This is derivative integral cancelled. This is x cube is x raised to power minus 2 plus 1 over minus 1 plus c, which is y over x cube is minus 1 over x plus c. So it can be written minus x square plus cx cube. This is the solution of a differential equation which is linear. So write down this equation in standard form and then choose px and then finding integrating factor, multiply with the integrating factor. This I have used the property of natural log. The power is here. So E and ln are reciprocal, they cancelled. X raised to power minus 3 is 1 over x cube. So you can have this. Note, in first order differential equation, the role of the variable is interchangeable. Interchangeable in the sense that either is treated as dependent variable So this is the point to be noted. In first order differential equation, you can switch the equation. If it is not linear in y, might be it is linear in x. So you can reciprocal the equation. I mean, you are changing the behavior. So y is now the independent and x is dependent, something like that. So an equation of the form dx by dy plus pyx equal to qy. This I have written another form in which linear in x. It is linear in x, and I seek if it is not linear in y, if I reciprocal it, so might be it is linear in x. This is linear in x, where py and qy are function of x. Similarly, you are finding the integrating factor and proceeding integrating factor in this e p dy. This is the integrating factor, and let you call it 1. If you multiply this equation with the integrating factor, left hand side is the derivative of product, integrate, find the answer. Same procedure, but this is linear in x now. So the integrating factor will be p dy in terms of y. Follow up. Solve the following differential equation. Let me have number 1, x minus 2y dy plus y dx equal to 0. Number 2, y square plus 1 dx plus 2xy plus 1 dy equal to 0. Number 3, x minus 1 whole cube dy by dx plus 4 x minus 1 whole square equal to x plus 1. So let's have this equation 1, 2, 3. So you have to find the solution of the differential equation. Look at the first equation. First equation, if I am looking, this y is multiplied with dy, and if dependent variable is multiplied with the derivative, it is not linear. It is not linear in y. If I am writing, suppose for example, because this is dy by dx plus y over x minus 2y equal to 0. Let me write this. So this term is multiplied with dy like this, y is multiplied with dy, it is not linear in y. Let me reciprocate it. dy plus x minus 2y over y equal to 0. So in first order differential equation, you can change the role of the variable. Look, this I have dx by dy, this side is going to be. So it become dx by dy plus 1 over y x is equal to 2. Because this y is cancelled, minus 2, and on the right hand side is 2. This format which I have written, this is like this. Look at that, dx by dy pyx equal to qy. Right. So what will be the py or qy, anything? This is 1 over y. So I am finding the integrating factor now. Integrating factor is ep dy, because independent variable is y this time. This is 1 over y dy, integral of that. This is ln y. So e and ln cancelled, you are left with y. Integrating factor is y. So this equation, call it 1. Multiply equation 1 by y. Multiply equation 1 by y. So this becomes y dx by dy plus y is cancelled, x is equal to 2y. You multiplied with y. So left hand side, this is the left hand side, can be written d by dy x into y is equal to 2y. Look at that. So if you are writing the left hand side as a derivative product, the key idea is looking at this first term. D by dy is taken out. Inside this is x, this is y, you writing. So if you have the product rule, dx by dy and y as it is, plus x as it is derivative of y with respect to y, which is 1. So this is going to be integrate both sides with respect to y. Independent variable is y. So the differential integral cancelled, you are left with xy on the left hand side, and this is y square plus c. So this is going to be the solution of a differential equation which is linear in x. Linear in x. It is not linear in y. So let you reciprocate it. So might be it is linear in x. If it is linear in x, then p dy is the integrating factor. So you have to understand the standard format of linear differential equation, linear in y or linear in x.